With her new moose leather cloak wrapped tightly around her, Hilma looks into the fire, contemplating the day ahead of her. She's been in a constant state of tiredness. She's able to sleep for a time down here, but she hasn't been able to shake the feeling of being dead tired. The temperature outside is warming. The small pockets of water she found in the early days have thawed. With the temperature outside less hostile than before, she'll be able to spend more time outside. However, cold as ever is still an issue, and hunger is returning once again. Time to forage, I say. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Innawood. We are here with Hilma Baron in our cave, in our improvised shelter, with things a little bit more organized than they have been in the past few episodes. The blood, thankfully, has kind of disappeared over time, seeping back down into the ground. Caterpillar is doing okay, if not still a little wounded, and Hilma is rocking that new cloak of hers. Now, we are dead tired, we're hungry, we're thirsty, and as ever, there are many things that I want to try and get done today. A recommended weapon for Hilma has been a sling. However, for us to make a sling, we do need to get some more skill in throwing. Right now, we have nothing. We have the fabrication required to be able to make it. We have the survival skill required to make it. But we do need to get some throwing skill. Right now, that's at 0. We could try to make some throwing sticks. They do take like 5 hours to make one. So we might just try and see if we can just throw some rocks and get some skill that way. But the big thing that we need in crafting, well, there's two things really, a stone hammer and a stone adze. But for us to be able to get those things, there are a number of steps that we need to go through first. If we have a look at stone here, stone chisel is the first thing that we need to make, and this takes like 15 hours to make. We need to gather up some gravel or some sand for us to be able to do it. It has a chiseling quality of 1 for both regular chiseling and wood chiseling. And then the next stage, the stone hammer, it does require something that has chiseling, so that's why we need to make that first, of course. And this, we have everything we need. We do need to get some sand, but that shouldn't be too difficult for us to do. And then finally, the adze, which allows us to actually do the sawing of wood, requires a hammering tool of 2. So those are the 3 tools we need to be able to make more complex things. We do need to make a wooden shovel at some point as well, but that's a little bit further down my line. As what I would love to be able to make is a butchering rack. For this, we do need to have some wood sawing and a smoking rack, which requires both hammering and wood sawing. So those are tools that we are going to need to be able to preserve food en masse, because here's the thing, we can use some salt right now to be able to make jerky. It takes a lot of time to make that jerky though. So I think it's worth us investing time into trying to make those tools, but we need to also make sure that we have a okay supply of food while we are working on those things. So my intention is to go outside today, do some foraging in the underbrush, see if we can get some wild vegetables and other good things, return here, get them cooked up, and hopefully do some work on those tools. And we do have more hides to tan, that is true, but unfortunately we are a little limited in the clothing that we can make under leather. So if we jump into our armor here, there might be other things that just aren't named leather, but right now a lot of the stuff that we are going to want to try and make, I mean really it kind of ends up coming back to the armor. Strangely enough, the armor is easier for us to make because it doesn't have buttons or anything else like that for us, so it's probably the direction that we're going to go in. We do need some basics though. That's why things like the leather chest strap, for example, are things that we're probably going to want. It doesn't have amazing coverage and it also doesn't have amazing warmth, but it's better than having nothing at all. Even the loincloth, weirdly enough, doesn't do anything for us at all when it comes to warmth. There is this belly wrap as well that requires just leather patches, which we can get from kind of cutting our hides up. And that does have a little bit more warmth, and that's 100% coverage on the lower torso. But yeah, for things like the leather kilts, the skirt, etc., they all need to have buttons and or zippers. We can make wooden buttons, I believe, so it might be a possibility for us. Yeah, no, we can. Although, having a look at that, we do need a fair few things. We need to make that primitive rock drill and have a file of some kind. So, yeah, it requires a fair bit. We're probably not going to worry about those things right now. I do think we're going to need the grass blanket while we're outside. We can always drop it off if we don't need it, but I think we're just going to go out with what we've got for now and try and do that foraging. So, wish me luck. And it's still kind of like early morning, so that does work for us. Found a hickory root. Okay. Bird eggs. Okay, nice. Reptile eggs. Okay, it's mostly been eggs that we've been finding so far. And there we go, some wild vegetables. Rhubarb. Ooh, we're probably going to want to try and keep some of that to plant, because the good thing about rhubarb is we can eat it just as is. More wild vegetables. Quite a fair few more here. And over here as well. Thing to remember about the wild vegetables are that they are only going to last 3 days, so we don't want to gather too many of these things if we can avoid it. The eggs, of course, do last a while longer, so we won't be having those right away. And some feathers. 200 feathers, in fact. Ah, yeah, that's a really nice find. And a flaking rock. Hey, there we go, we found some tan bark. I do need to keep my eye out for more of that because we have our crafting that we haven't finished yet. We do need 2 more pieces. Now we just need 1 more. I believe that's all that we are going to need for now. We've got a pretty decent haul just from this morning's foraging. And we've even found another blackjack oak, which I believe that should be enough tan bark for us. So we're going to head on back and see if we can make ourselves something to eat, something to see us through the day. We're going to go back outside with our cudgel just to collect some more wood because our fire has gone out. We do have some more sticks down here, but it's good to get a larger supply of this stuff while it's still nice and clear outside. We've got some more hickory roots in the process as well. We had 2 trees quite close to home. We've got another 20 long sticks. That's good. We'll head back with all of that. And we're back to being famished. Definitely not a fan of that one. Too many calories used, I think. Right, well, we've got the fire set at the moment. Let's jump in and have a look and see what we can make. We can make soaking dandelion. They can be used for brewing. Okay. Make ourselves some dandelion greens. I think what we want to have a look at is what's going to go off first. And I think the dandelions were quite close to going off. If we jump down here, if we hit eat, we can see how long everything will last for us. So the eggs are going to be good for a fair long while. The rhubarb's okay as well. So it's really the wild vegetables and the dandelions that we are going to want to eat first and foremost. So we're going to go make 2 lots of that for now. We'll use the clean water. Yes, please. And there we are. Not much, but it will sate our hunger. Enough for us to make some cooked wild vegetables, and we're just going to do 5 for now. And those 5 we're going to eat right away. We see our calorie intake is minimal at the moment. We want it to be a little bit better than that, so we'll try eating some more before the end of today. You know what? We might just end up making the rest of those cooked vegetables. There we are. Eat them. And we're not feeling sated just yet. Calorie intake is still low, and our weight is back down to underweight. So, you know what? We might end up actually having those eggs sooner rather than later. Scrambled eggs take us a lot less time for us to make. We're going to make 2 lots of that for now and just see if we can deal with our hunger a little bit here. It's all very low in terms of calories, really, which is not a position that we want to be in. Our calorie intake still coming across as low. Even though we have had a fair amount to eat today, it looks like we're going to have to start hunting again sooner than I thought. With that in mind, and with me not wanting to be underweight, I think we're going to have to head out there, maybe try and see if we can go to one of the closer ponds. We've got the Cattail Pond up here. It's a chance for us to gather some cattails so we can get some more plant fiber, and hopefully there are fish in that one. We know that there are fish in these ponds. I just can't remember if there was one up here. We're going to make our way up anyway, in the hopes that we're going to be able to get something from this excursion. Okay, and there definitely are fish here. And there's a bobcat too, to the northeast. Okay, we've got a lot of bird litter. We'll make sure that there aren't going to be any bird eggs, just kind of amongst everything that's here. Nope, it does not look like it. So we'll take the opportunity to gather up some of the cattails that are here. We'll make sure that we leave maybe 1 or 2, and we'll see if we can catch some fish. Now, thankfully, it does look like we've got another one that's just kind of stuck up here at the moment. So we are going to have to take a few things off. We will take off the grass blanket, and we'll drop our pack as well. And that, our torso is looking better. You know what? Drop the loop of rope, and we're okay. And look at that. We're actually still pretty warm, all things considered. That's that cloak doing work for us. So we're going to grab our wooden spear here, and we're going to start swinging and trying to hit the bass. And just like that, that was a lot faster than our previous attempt. So I want to see if we can bring back maybe more than one fish here. So we'll see if we can get lucky with this one down here. Okay, see how far away it got then? I mean, there's Blinky down here as well. And we've got you, huh? Come on. And it's away, just like that. Being dead tired certainly doesn't help. The bobcat. You're still hanging around here, huh? To the north? How far to the north? Oh, we've got another fish in here. Oh, that's the same fish, Rycon. That's the one that you've already killed. I see, yes. All right. Not a chance. Well, we're getting better at melee, slowly but surely. Yeah, our piercing weapon skill is going up. I guess we could just wait here for a little bit, see if the fish re-emerge. Not so lucky yet. They'll probably be hiding in the deep water. We can do actual fishing here as well. That's an option for us. We might just have to go with the one fish for now and try and start working on some of the crafts back at home. Yep, let's get everything back on. We are going to have to wield the fish as it's too large. We'll journey on back to our cave. Oh, okay, maybe not. I reckon... Oh, you can actually... It can jump over a little bit of land. Now we know. Alright, fish. Let's drop it down on our spot here. And let's get butchering. We'll say full, because I'm pretty sure we can do full butchery on smaller animals like this. There we are. A whole heap of stuff. The animal blood. I wonder if we did actually end up putting that into a pot. Doesn't look like we did. No. Unfortunate. That's okay. So, let's see what we can get cooked up here. We can salt the fish, but we're pretty much going to eat it right away. So, let's make 8 things of cooked fish. And we've gone to exhausted at this stage. Exhausted and famished. Man, okay, we're going to eat all of this fish. We're going to keep on eating to the point where we are full. Okay, we're actually got a little thirsty. We'll have the tea. Our calorie intake is very high today, so that should help bring us back from being underweight. We're just going to have to do this a little bit more often. We got those scraps of meat here. I think we'll even cook them up too. Alternatively, we could make meat jerky, but it's literally just one thing of meat jerky. So instead, I think we'd do better just by trying to cook all these scraps. There they are, and we'll eat them. Well, actually, we'll eat some now, because we want to try and get back those calories in us. Yeah, I think tomorrow when we wake up, we'll probably be okay. We're exhausted, which really sucks, but I don't think we're going to be able to sleep yet because it's still too bright out. Making a blindfold is something that we might want to do. The sun is going to be setting soon, so what I think I'd like to do right before it sets is see if we can get just a little bit of sand. I'm not sure how we're going to contain it. We might have to use a clay pot, potentially, so we'll just bring one of those out with us for now. And we've got our digging stick. Yeah, let's see what we can do. So, I do recall seeing sand somewhere around home. I don't know where exactly. Oh, I can see it. I can see it. It's over towards the west. Right, now this will take us half an hour to excavate. We're weary, but we're also exhausted, which is not super cool, but we do need this. So let's get to work on it and see how bad it's going to be. Oh, you know what? Not that bad. But we do go back to being very hungry. So yeah, that's a lot of sand. We can actually bring all of it down with us. Excellent. Turkey to the northwest. Turkey to the northwest. Oh, there's turkey eggs. Aha. Aha. Okay, that is just to the west, just kind of by the sand actually. Okay, turkey eggs. Now, we could potentially try to hatch one of these, right? Like if we leave it, I wonder if we could just leave it. Honestly, we're probably going to eat them right now. We'll look at farming somewhere down the track, but we ain't there yet. All right, now that we're back in here, we are just going to make some more scrambled eggs, and it's just the one lot. Actually, we can make 2 lots. So we'll go for that. We'll have our reptile scrambled eggs to start with. Oh, we do have the scraps of meat there as well. So let's just go ahead and eat those. I want to maybe try and keep the rest of the turkey eggs for now. We'll just eat these scraps of meat. Just the point where we're certain that we're very full. our calorie intake today has been huge, so that should hopefully help make a difference. Right, so we now have everything we need to be able to do this napping. We're slowed down by our torso encumbrance at the moment, so we'll make sure that we take some of this stuff off, but yeah, we've got everything else. We can get the process started. Let's drop that blanket, which, hey, who knows, we might be able to sleep now without it, and we'll start crafting. We're not going to be crafting for very long here at all. I'm going to stop us pretty much right away. Let's just see. Start work. Okay. And yeah, we'll stop because we're exhausted and we're back to being very hungry. Wow. Amazing. So we've got our rhizomes here. We can cook the rhizomes for a fair amount of calories because we want to get the plant fiber from the cattail stalks. This says it only gives us 10 plant fiber, which I'm pretty sure we get as a byproduct from cooking. Yeah, we get 10 plant fiber as a byproduct, so honestly cooking the cattails like normal rather than going through that other preparation process is probably what we want to be doing. I just find it wild that we are very hungry, especially after everything that we've eaten today. Seems like a lot, you know? Seems like a lot. That's probably too much cooking for us. Let's just do the 3 for now. And we managed to get that done, thankfully. We're still exhausted. Let's just have the cooked stuff there. Hungry, we're just gonna have to go to sleep hungry, I think, and we need to be getting ready to sleep here. So let's see, nothing in the fire currently. We'll go ahead and move across 15 long sticks. I know it's a lot, but I think that should be enough for us to sleep tonight, and the wind is coming this way right now. Amazing, wonderful. Okay, let's see if we can sleep like this. We can. Okay, all right. Okay, we've woken up. This is day 17 at this stage. We wake up famished. We are still dead tired though, and I'm guessing the reason we've woken up more than likely is because of light. Yeah, it's the morning, so we are getting woken up by the light. I think we're going to have to make a blindfold for ourselves. We can make a blindfold at the moment, but we need to use our bandana to do it. We made our bandana by using rags. And for us to make another bandana, we need 2 rags. So we might just have to start making some extra rags here because we do need that bandana to protect our mouth while we're asleep. We don't get any time saving for doing batches here. And oh, yeah, we need more plant fiber than what we've got. So let's just go do 1 of those for now. All right. And because we're hungry, I think we're going to make some more of those cattail stalks. Yeah, let's go spend some time here. We'll knock them back. Not high in calories, I know. But the rhizome is, and that's what we're going to make next. Roasted rhizomes. Alright, let's knock them back. Not super happy about eating them, but our calorie intake is moderate. We're still underweight at this stage, so we need to make sure that we do keep our eating up. And you know what? I think we're going to have to eat those turkey eggs as well. It's got into a bit of smoke there. Try and wait for that to pass. There we go. Our eggs are done. We'll eat them. Calories consumed today, high. Nice. Still hungry though. And we need just 1 more bit of plant fiber. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, we are 1 cattail short. That's a little frustrating. Well, I suppose if it came to it, we could just turn this bandana into a blindfold. I wonder if we can go back though. That's the only thing. Yeah, no, it's the one. I guess you could maybe disassemble it, but I don't know if I want to risk that, you know? You know what? The straw sandals, we could take them apart. We might be able to get something from them. Yeah, let's disassemble that. Okay, we just got some piles of straw back. And I imagine it's probably going to be the same thing for the hat. Yeah, just more straw. Well, we're feeling satisfied for now. We just had a little bit more tea. You see how fast we go through that water though? We're down to 60 now. We have been using it for crafting as well though. Well, we got to go back out to one of the ponds, don't we? Yep, we need more plant fiber, and we could potentially do some more fishing. So I think we go either to this pond or to the cattails and water. Yeah, time to make another journey. Let's put on that blanket and head on out the door. Alright, we have arrived at the pond, and yeah, this pond didn't have any cattails, so we'll go north. I know we've already harvested some from here, but I'm hoping that we did leave a few behind. I guess we'll see, won't we? we left 2 behind. We haven't discovered any other ponds just yet. Well, that's a little concerning. Temperature's looking fine at the moment. We've got some fish in here though, so we could try and see if we could get lucky with them. We're gonna try. Yeah, I do like that we can stay warm enough with what we're wearing at the moment. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, they're gonna be moving around kind of quick. We might be able to get lucky with them though. Oh, there we go. We got ourselves a whitefish. All right, well, let's just haul it out onto the side for now. That's good. Let's see if we can maybe get another. Okay, we've got quite a few of them over here at the moment. So the idea is kind of to try and keep them stuck. That's a salmon. Excellent. Because right now it's trying to run away from us. And it doesn't want to go past us. Keep on striking. There we go. Another. It's a pickerel. Okay, let's see if we can keep you up here for now. Keep striking. Okay, it got away. That's unlucky. Might just have to go with what we got for now. We're going to haul them out. I don't think we're going to be able to pick them up. No. So we might end up having to haul them back. Alternatively, we could just try and butcher with what we have for now. Let's just put that wooden spear away. Let's just go wear our stuff again here. And let's see. Butcher everything. We'll do a full butchery. 47 minutes. Okay, there we go. Everything that we can get. Lots of refuse, but quite a fair few fillets of fish. We'll take the bone back. We can't fit the bone into any of our pockets, it seems, but I'd say that's pretty good. It's going to take a while for fish to be able to repopulate though, and there are still some in here. We'll have to leave them, but I want some more cattails. We did leave some over at this pond here, but not that much. You know what, we're just going to take one from this pond, because, yeah, we only need 10 more plant fiber. Okay, we have made it back successfully in one piece, as we like to see. So, oh, we can... we've unlocked some new crafting options, which means that our piercing skill went up. Forked spear, nice, nice. Nothing that we really want to make there. And it does look like we have a new practice ability as well. Stabbing. We can practice stabbing if we have a training dummy. We'll think about that for the future. For now, we have a whole heap of food that we need to process. If we go to eat, we can see how long things are going to last. And, oh, spoils in rather than shelf life is what we want to try and keep an eye on here. And I think we're pretty much going to make all of this. Our weight is normal right now, but we know that we are still close to being underweight, so we're going to want some calories, and a fair few of them. At the same time, I wouldn't mind trying to up our food handling skill, and there is a way for us to be able to do that. If we search for fish, we can make our fish salted, which is going to take a fair bit of time for it to happen. What if we just spent 2 hours doing that? Let's give that a go, and just like that, we've got a whole heap of salted fish, which is going to last for 3 weeks. Good. The rest of it, we're just going to cook up right now. So, for salted fish, we'll go and make all of that, and we are going to make these scraps of meat as well. And that takes next to no time for us to make. We are going to eat the scraps first, I think. I think I did salted fish twice, by accident. I did. Oh, I thought I was going cooked fish. Well, okay, here we are. I've made a whole heap of salted fish. So we'll just eat the scraps of meat for the time being. I did not realize I did that. We also need to make just one cattail stalk, I think, to get the fiber that we need at this stage. So we'll just go for the one, and we'll eat that right now. Cooked cattail stalk. Delicious, wonderful, nutritious. And let's just drink some clean water. Slaked, satisfied, very high calorie intake today. We like to see it. And our food handling, yeah, it's definitely gone up. We're at 44% at this stage. Our focus is very low because we're dead tired, and yeah, that's not a good place to be in if you're trying to up your skills, but hey, we do what we can here, right? So now that we have that plant fiber, let's have a look at making a rag. And now that we have that rag, let's go make ourselves yet another bandana, because we need a bandana to be able to make a blindfold. And after that, blindfold, and we will use the one that's nearby. Right, we will now be able to sleep in peace, undisturbed by the light. That does mean, however, that we're really going to have to stoke the fire, so that means going out and getting more wood again. Oh, and of course it's night, as we have come to expect, but it's not too cold out tonight. Let's gather what we can and then try and have a really big sleep. You know what, I think we might end up just going over towards some of the dead vegetation and gathering from there. Yeah, we're exhausted right now. I don't want to be exhausted. So we've got a lot of stuff that we can shift into the fire. We're pretty much going to shift all of this in the hopes that it will stay lit for a long time. We'll put the splintered wood in there too. That withered plant can stay for now. But this should be a really decent fire now. It's going to take a little while before it says that it's, you know, it's got enough heat to keep on going. Oh, we actually fell asleep for a second then. Oh boy. 6 hours to 13 hours, yeah, and that'll get even more as it starts to consume that fuel that's in there. We are going to wear our blindfold here, and we're going to try and see if we can just have a good old sleep. Something's there, but we cannot see what it is. It's us, don't worry. And we've got the sheet on the ground, so I'm hoping that we're going to be able to climb in underneath that. Yes, there we go. And we can see that we are using our grass blanket to keep warm. Let's have a good sleep, please. Okay, we wake up because we're chilly. I see. But we have healed a fair amount. Let's take the blindfold off. Huh. You know what? I think we just woke up because it must be the morning. We're tired, which is better than we have been in so far. If we can have a proper sleep tonight again, then I think we'll be pretty good. Yeah, it's the morning, and oh, there's a whole lot of smoke there, but our head is nearly completely healed at this stage, which I am very happy about. Right, we need to have something to eat. We do have the rhizome here. I say we get that cooked up to start with. 1 roasted rhizome, please. There we go. All right, it's the start of our calories for the day. We could have some of the salted fish, and I think we're going to do that just so we can keep our calories in the up and up. We'll have something to drink as well. All right, we are still tired, but we have things that we need to do. Let's have a look and see what crafts we have here. All right, where is our other craft? Ah, the hides are down there at the moment. I'm going to move that one up here because I want to try and see if we can finish that now that we have the tan bark and stuff like that. Yeah, let's go finish that, and it shouldn't take us all that long. Bam. There we go. We've got those hides. It's going to take a little while for them to cure some more, but we're feeling good. We are nice and comfy by this fire at the moment. It's a fire that's going to go between 7 to 17 hours. We definitely need to gather more wood, as always, but I would love to put some more work into the chisel. It's a whole heap of work. But we'll get there slowly but surely, and we're dead tired again, so we are going to stop crafting. And you know what? I'm tempted to try and sleep some more, just because we need to get rid of this tiredness. So blindfold goes back on for now, and we go back to sleep. And we fall asleep. Nice. Okay. Good. Okay. We wake up and we don't feel tired. Amazingly, we don't feel tired. We don't want to read anything. No, we want to take off that blindfold of ours. The fire is still going. Where are we at with that? Okay, it's going to go out kind of soon. So I think at this stage, I'd be okay with us using a few of the pine boughs that we have collected, because we've got 40 of them there at the moment. We'll chuck them in because I feel like that's going to keep the fire going, at least for a little while longer. We're very hungry. So you know what? Let's make some roasted acorns. Yeah, we'll make a whole heap of that. And I say a whole heap, but it's just, 4 lots. And we'll chomp those back now. Good for 2 years, roasted. Good stuff. But now we are feeling okay, and I think we are going to continue on with our work. I wouldn't mind seeing what time of day it is, though, just because obviously we've done a lot of sleeping. It's the middle of the night. Okay, well, I guess our sleep schedule is going to be a little mucked up still, but at least we are not dead tired. Hey! Okay, well, the fire went out, so we didn't have as long as I thought we did on those pine boughs. Man, they burned super quick. That does make sense. There's not much to burn there. But we got our survival skill up to 4, so that does mean that we stand a chance at unlocking things, and it does look like we have unlocked some stuff. Mushroom spores, growing wild yeast, and that's all that we had there, but there's some other things under other. That's what I was looking for. Stone axe and stone axe head. So for the stone axe head, you only need soft hammering with an edge narrow enough to roughly chop wood. It takes less time to make than the stone axe. The stone axe, this requires a little bit more fabrication skill, so maybe it is better. It's strange that it's just the head. It's not actually attached to a stick or anything like that, but it's better than the stone axe, because the stone axe requires you to have wood chiseling, whereas this, just soft hammering. And if we search for soft hammering, a bone billet. Nice. Okay. Well, we need some more wood, but you know what? That stone axe head, that will allow us to chop wood. So our wood that we get will be better. Yeah, at least that's the idea. So we're going to have to go outside. We're going to have to collect some wood so that we can craft throughout this night. Oh, let's make sure that we wear that blanket still. And you know what? It's a nice clear night, so I'm happy to be out here doing this. Oh, more turkey eggs. Okay, let's bring it back. And I'm pretty happy with this yet again. 23 long sticks. That's going to give us at least a night's worth of sleep. Let's make our way back. Right, well, we got the fire started once again, so let's just take our time. So I think we go in the direction of the stone axe head first, because yeah, we do need the stone chisel for sure, 100% something that we need to make, but the stone axe head, we just need that billet. Bone flute, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you, but for now we are going to focus on this. It's just 10 minutes for us to do, easy enough for us to craft it. Okay, we're back to being a little tired again. We might just have to be tired throughout the day. Don't worry, we'll get the sleep schedule back under control, and now we'll start work on this axe head. 6 hours and 40 minutes for us to do it, so we'll work as long as we can, jumping out of thin smoke when we need to, then back into it. Alright, we've gotten to famished, so I think we're going to take a little bit of a break here, jump into our food, we'll make ourselves some stalks, and we'll have some of that salted fish too. Well, a bit more than just a few. And we're back to being underweight again? Are you serious? My god, we are burning a lot of calories, so I think what we're going to have to do is just make sure that each day our calories consumed are high. That might be the only way to keep us from being underweight. Regardless, we're not hungry now, so let's keep on working on this axe head. And done. Stone axe head. It has a tree cutting quality of 1, it has a hammering quality of 1, and a cutting quality of 1 as well. A very useful tool for us to have. We're back to being famished again, believe it or not. We're just going to eat all of the salted fish. That's all the fish that we had in our stockpile. And we're going to drink this clean water as well. Okay. Let's go see what the time of day is outside, as I'd like to be able to make use of this. We'll put on the blanket, we'll head on up. Okay, it is the morning. Right, we can work with that. Let's see, if we go up to one of the areas that has dead vegetation, there are trees that are already on the ground. Actually, you know what? There's one just over here. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to use the action menu to do something with this. Okay, chop a tree trunk into logs. We can. And we can chop down a bloody tree with it as well. Well, let's give it a go. How long is this going to take? A while, but not that long. What do we get out of it? 3 logs and some long sticks. Okay, the logs are going to last a lot longer for us. So let's just kind of haul those out in that direction for now. And yeah, I can see a lot more up here. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to try and harvest a fair few of those just so that our firewood problem is solved. Yeah, look at this big one, huh? All right, let's see. Into logs, thank you. All right, that's one lot done there. On to the next. Oh, okay. The sun is going to be setting soon. But we managed to get quite a few logs today, and I'm really hoping that they're going to be able to keep the fire going for a good duration. And you know what? We're not going to go all the way down because there is a little bit of time left today before the sun sets. I think we're going to need to get another kill in. Yeah. So, be it turkey or something else, we need to do some hunting. I guess the only thing to consider here is that we are extremely wary at the moment. Ooh. And there is a turkey to the southwest. Yep, down in the field there. You can see our current location. It's much faster than us. It's not really paying much attention to us right now, though. Yeah, if we could get close enough to take one good strike at it, then I'd be happy. Let's see if we can try. We're still feeling good in terms of our temperature right now. Right, so we are going to try... We'll try and use this to block the line of sight to the turkey as much as possible. And then we're just going to have to charge it. Run as fast as we can in its general direction and see if we can get a strike off. Oh my god, we're close enough. Here we go. We got it. We hit it. Okay, how bad? Minor bleeding, but it's nearly dead. And there's another egg out here. Okay, lots of things going on. Where is it going to flee to? Okay, it's bleeding out a little bit further. Right, so obviously it's out of our line of sight. We can see a dinosaur. in the forest here. Can we gather this with anything? Nope, not right now, we can't. Okay. Turkey is down there still, the south. We need to stop running. We just need to go for a walk. And I'm going to try and take a roundabout route to reach it. Alright, there's that turkey. Okay, yeah, the second that it sees us right now, it's fleeing. Got a big burnt area down here. 3 grinning coyotes. Okay. Crap, they're still out here, huh? Right. And they're down by what I think is a crater, or it's just whatever the hell this is. So, coyotes. Not just any kind of coyotes, these are, like, mutated coyotes. Much faster than us. Yup, okay. If we could just get one, that would be great. I don't know... okay, our turkey's over to the west now. Yep, it's running as soon as it sees us, huh? No other turkey eggs around. That was the only one. This bloody turkey is... well, it's not long gone yet. And you know what? Because it's getting closer to the forest, that does actually give us a chance. We just need to use the line of sight to our advantage. And there's a weasel. Weasel, buddy, I'm sorry. Oh, you're really cute as well. Well, we are still struggling to kill anything at this stage, it seems. We're going to go for a run. And let's see, is it much faster than us? It is much slower than us. We will be able to catch it. Okay, we missed that shot. There's a chihuahua nearby. Okay, we missed another. And it died from bleeding. Okay, so we got at least a weasel out of this. We know that much. I want to try and see if we can see that turkey anywhere. I'm not seeing it right now, so I think what we're going to have to do is put this away, put our spear away for now. And just, yeah, carry it back. Maybe we see the turkey, maybe we don't. I will be searching just to see if there is a corpse around, but I don't think we did enough damage for it to bleed to death. And you know what? We are just going to haul that egg back to our stuff. Okay, let's get dressed again. Alright, and back we go with the weasel for now. Let's see, I think we can fit the weasel back in. Okay, good. We're just going to haul these logs downstairs now. Alright. Well, no fire right this second, but that will change. That will most certainly change. We've got logs now, and those logs should burn for a good long while. Let's take off the blanket and we'll move these bones just over here for the time being. We'll drop down the weasel, which the corpse is carrying items. How is the corpse carrying items? I can't be sure, but here we are. Right, so weasel. I'm tempted to bleed it, first of all. Let's give that a go. We're going to pour the blood. Okay, I guess we don't have a container nearby. So the pots are too far away at this stage. So we'll just pour the blood over there for now. But we bled the corpse. We don't want to cut up the spear. We just want to do a butchery on this. We are going to push through being dead tired. Okay, some thin smoke. So we will have to stop the butchering process for now. You know what? We might actually not be able to butcher while we are this tired. So, weasel, you might just have to wait. We can try cooking, just making some scrambled eggs. 6 minutes, better than nothing. We'll knock that down for now, and we'll just have to come back to that. From the one log that we put in there, that's looking pretty good. I'm going to put 2 in, just to see if we can get a decent night's sleep. The logs are meant to burn for a good long while. That's my hope here. We're dead tired. We really do need to have a good sleep here. Let's put on that blindfold and hope that we can make it through the night. And that's going to put us on day 20. We fall asleep. Okay, we wake up because of the smoke though. Well, we've been lucky so far. It's not too bad. 16 hours to a day on that fire. Let's sleep then. Well, I got some very good news for you. We wake up and we are no longer tired. We are famished, we are thirsty, but we aren't hurting anywhere. Our head is fully healed at this stage, and the fire is still going. 14 hours to 22 hours. Gotta love logs. Man, that axe has made such a big difference for us. Now that we're actually feeling okay, I would very much like to try and butcher this weasel. 13 minutes, and there we go. Done. What do we get? Just scraps of meat, I think, because Oh, wow, we did not get much from that at all. 2 scraps of meat. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, we will cook up those scraps gladly and we'll eat them for now, but we need to have a proper kill again because, yeah, our hunger is going to be a little bit more of a problem. Right now, our thirst, really not a problem at all for us. We could make a nice bone broth. It takes a while for that to cook away, but that's a chance for us to get some calories. We do need to kill something a little bit bigger though. That much is clear. However, I still feel like we've made a decent amount of progress today. That stone axe head was a surprise for me. I didn't expect it to be as good as it is or as easy as it is for us to make. We are still going to be working on that chisel and it's going to take a fair bit of work for us to do that, but now we don't have to worry so much about our fire. These logs are going to keep this thing going for a good long while, giving us warmth, giving us light, giving us life. And for now, Hilma Baron continues to live. She is unfortunately underweight at the moment, but we are seeing improvements to the rest of her stats. Her perception is now 11. Most importantly, her dexterity is now 10. We've gone up 2 points there. Actually, you know what? We've gone up 2 points in intelligence as well. That's why stats through skills is important. It shows that we are improving over time. So as we learn more, as these skills get better down here, our stats will improve to reflect what we have been learning. And of course, when it comes to physical things, it's the physical act, the athletics, etc. that improves our body. We may be underfed for now, but I have a good feeling that's going to change. Caterpillar, let's give you a little bit of play. Yes, please do. And it lifts our spirits. And Caterpillar, are you feeling any better yet? No, honestly, I think it's probably going to stay at that kind of health. I don't think that's going to change. So, yeah, we'll take very good care of you if we can. And I'm very glad that I've been able to bring you these episodes this week. I have not been 100% myself, but I've managed to push through a little bit, and we got 2 episodes out of it. I will be back with more Innawood for you next week. Thank you all so much for continuing to support this series. And if you have some more fan art, please do share it with the Legion. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned. Finally, I'd like to extend a great big thank you to the Legion on Patreon who continue to make this content possible.